Hello everyone, Tutu Mora here with the Y, bringing you tools to feel well in your body, mind, and spirit. Today we're going to be doing some grounding somatic breath work. You won't need any props. You can sit, you can stand, you can even lay down. You're just going to need some time to be with yourself without distraction. So I'm going to stay standing, but again, take what feels most doable and comfortable for you. And we're gonna start by just placing your hands on your low belly here. And we're just gonna breathe normally. So invitation is to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, but no need to alter your breathing rate or your pace, just breathing at the rate that feels natural and comfortable for your body right now. Now, let's bring a hand to your chest and as well leaving a hand on that low belly. And I want you to see if you can breathe up into both hands together. So I'll turn to the side so you can kind of see what that might look like in a little bit more of a 3-dimension. So as I inhale, I want to feel both my chest and belly hand rise and fall with my inhale. So breathing in, almost like you're just breathing into that front plane of your body. And taking your time to feel like you're breathing into both of those hands, breathing into that whole front plane of your body. Now you can keep your hands where they are, but we're going to direct that breath into the back plane of the body. So as you breathe, I want you to feel like you're using your inhale, directing it away from your hands. So almost like if you had a set of hands on the small of your back and on the back of your heart, and you're just puffing that space out instead. So now breathing into the back plane of your body. And that can feel a little different. We're less used to breathing into the back of our body than the front. So take your time to adjust, take your time to even just shift your awareness to that space within your body. And let's take a couple more. Again, just directing that breath into the back plane of your body. And perhaps even noticing how that feels different. You might notice that it feels like a little bit of a stretch in some places. It might feel just difficult to direct your breath into the back plane of your body. Now, let's bring our hands to the sides of the rib cage here. And I want you now to breathe laterally into your body. So as if we're breathing out to the sides. So breathing, inhaling, feeling as though you're pushing your hands away with your inhale. Now you can experiment here by bringing your hands to the sides of your rib cage. You can bring your hands to your hip bones. You can bring your hands to either side of your chest. You can even bring your hands to either side of your neck or your thighs, and really experimenting with directing that breath widthwise in different areas of your body. So we'll start here with the rib cage. And then let's move our hands down to the hip bones. And just again, breathing laterally, breathing into each hand. And maybe noticing which side of your body it feels a little more difficult to fill with your breath. And then let's experiment again, bringing your hands to either side of your neck here if that feels okay for you. And again, breathing into each of your hands, breathing laterally as if you're going to push those hands away. And that side-to-side breath can feel quite different depending on if you're directing it either where we are now, perhaps the rib cage, perhaps the hip bones, but play around with just what it feels like to breathe side to side like that. Now, our last plane that we're going to breathe into is top to bottom. So, to start, let's bring one hand to the crown of your head. And just see if you can breathe up into your hand. Breathing as if you're lengthening your spine a little bit towards the sky, towards that direction, because that can depend whether you're standing, sitting, laying down. So having that feedback of your hand can be helpful here. And then you can rest your hands. Let's breathe down now, breathing down into your feet. Again, that can be kind of an adjustment to direct your breath and even focus your attention to the lower half of your body. Now let's add in that crown of head down towards the feet. So as you breathe, feel like you're directing that breath up and down. Let's take one more here, finding that reaching up, reaching down with that breath. And now finally, attention back to the rib cage, so bottom of the rib cage where we're kind of honing in on that diaphragm. Let's find a 360 feeling. So we've directed our breath into all these planes of the body. So towards the front, towards the back, the sides, up and down. And so now let's think about a 360 feeling of breath, almost like there's a little balloon at the bottom of your rib cage, and you want to fill that up. The back, the front, side to side, up and down. And so breathing here, just as if you're filling up that balloon. Feeling that balloon kind of collapse as you exhale and expand in all directions as you inhale and exhale. Taking two more here. And then you can return to normal breathing. You can open your eyes if they were closed. You can just gradually let your awareness return to the room here. And you can return to the rest of your day, hopefully with just a very gentle, more grounded, present feeling within your body and a greater sense and awareness of the space that you have to breathe within your body, which can be very important. So this can be a lovely practice just to take on its own whenever you feel like you need it, or before and after a movement practice. So play around with it, see what feels right for you when to integrate that into your day. And I'll see you back here next time on the Wise Recharge with Us from Home series.